in this matchup. Andy Brown, the Thick Daddy, and Philly's finest Marcus Mathers. A little bit of a feeling out process here. The Thick Daddy had said before that Marcus Mathers is someone he is so intrigued by. And he had really been wanting this matchup, so I think he just pounced on the opportunity.
Absolutely, but did you notice Marcus Mathers right away pouncing for that opening tie-up? I mean, I'm really impressed by him being ready to take on this contest when he was, I'm assuming, preparing for a match with Ryan Mooney. I mean, how do you prepare when you didn't know who you were facing?
No doubt about that. And Marcus has, though, been putting in a lot of work training down in Florida, sitting under some incredible learning trees as part of that WWE ID program. Now, but it is a very different competitor when it's a rabid honey badger versus a Thick Dad. It's a completely different playbook of offense. Andy Brown with that heavy striking, Ryan Mooney with that impeccable speed. So we're going to see how things shake out here at #Slayer. Be sure you're using the hashtag over on the socials. Let us know how you are. What are your thoughts on this opening bout?
Whoa, I like it so far, Alyssa. I think you're about to like it too.
I think everyone is about to appreciate this, giving the people what they want. Oh! He couldn't do that again if he tried. A round of applause. Wow. Excellent. But now Andy Brown, all smiles in this contest. Things looking his way. Marcus goes up and over, springing off the ropes, dodges underneath. Deep arm drag from Philly's finest.
That is that speed and that agility you had just mentioned. Blink and you might miss him.
Marcus Mathers, absolutely a star on the rise, but Andy Brown with so much experience now. Andy Brown finds himself out at ringside. Marcus Mathers up and over the top, flipping and wipes out the Thick Daddy. Marcus Mathers, wind in his sails, is looking forward to that Heavy Lies the Crown match where he'll be challenging Cruel for the IWTV World Championship on New Year's Eve. Gotta imagine that is in the back of the mind of Philly's finest. Dishing Andy Brown back into the ring. Marcus Mathers now re-entering the fray.
Oh, but wait.
Andy Brown, though. Wait, it's all in the hip, Skylar. We know this. Dragging Marcus back to his feet. Chucks him into the corner, follows behind, runs into the back elbow. Marcus now double spring.
Andy had it scouted and ooh, big spine buster.
Absolutely driving him down. And that Thick Daddy senton crushing the ribs of Marcus Mathers. Andy Brown with the cover. Not quite.
Only good for two, but I mean the absolute velocity by the way that Andy Brown came down into the rib cage of Marcus Mathers. I mean, come on, it's got to be terrible to breathe right now.
Because you can see compromising not only the breath, but even the lower back. Just that entire midsection of Marcus Mathers must be on fire, and now the jaw to match. Now Andy Brown is that lock around the waist. Could be looking for a breaker to Marcus Mathers, as if that lower back wasn't already howling.
And you had mentioned the impeccable striking ability of Andy Brown, right? But you know, not to be forgotten, not to be missed is the power. I mean, really, he is a brick house, and he is just tossing around Marcus Mathers right now.
That butterfly lock, oh, right into that knee of Andy Brown with that cover. Once again, but you can't discount, too, for Marcus Mathers. There is such an amount of grit and determination for Marcus as a competitor.
Absolutely. I mean, that's one thing about Marcus. I don't know when you can really count him out. We've seen him pick up wind, you know, in the second, third round of things. He'll get that second win.
And speaking of a second win, I think he just drove the wind out of the chest of Andy Brown with that chop. Marcus Mathers still in this matchup, but not to be outdone is the Thick Daddy, who's still clutching his proverbial pearls. Now with the windup, right into that uppercut. And that forearm connecting. Dumps Marcus Mathers with the suplex, and Andy Brown now. That fist held aloft.
Looks like he's calling for something we are all very familiar with, Alyssa.
He is indicating that elbow. He could be looking to finish him. Well, wait a second, but he's caught by Mathers. Drags him down to that crucifix. Oh, only a 2 count. Right in that back elbow connecting to the jaw. Now the boot. Marcus Mathers once again looking for that double jump across body. Andy Brown is down, but so is Mathers.
Both combatants are down right now, Alyssa. You have to think the first to get to their feet is likely going to have the advantage. It's been pretty 50-50, although I might even say 60-40 with Andy really taking control of this opening contest thus far.
But as you had said, it is Mathers who had gotten to that vertical base and now is wiping out Andy Brown. Looking to try it and take the Thick Daddy off his feet, but that is one thick individual. Marcus off of the ropes with that springboard stunner. And now the Blue Thunder Bomb! Impressive strength, but only good for 2. And if you're Marcus Mathers, you gotta be wondering, what else do I have to do?
It's really interesting because earlier we had said, Alyssa, I mean, Marcus Mathers is adding match after match to his resume, right? Andy Brown has been on the shelf for the past, 9 months, and he is holding his own here. He hasn't missed a beat. It's pretty incredible.
Andy Brown has such a passion for this world of professional wrestling that he was a surprise last time, challenging Seabass Finn in an impromptu bout when he returned at black number 1. Now that knee driven right to the jaw of Marcus.
There's that striking prowess you had mentioned, Alyssa.
Rolling in, and now could be looking. Oh, jeez, a sexy murder.
I think that'll do it, Alyssa.
The Thick Daddy now looking for the power bomb, and the shoulders of Mathers are dead. No! What? Dangerously close, Sky.
I don't think it could have gotten any closer. Did you see the way that Marcus Mathers' body ricocheted off the mat from the impact of that power bomb?
Andy Brown just drove the shoulders of Marcus Mathers into the canvas. But still, Mathers finding a way to kick out, and the fans here at Blitzkrieg Pro showing not only their appreciation for these combatants, but what a way to kick things off at Slayer. Andy Brown now brandishing that elbow once more into the spin kick from Marcus Mathers. I think that lit even more of a fire. Marcus up on his feet into that cutter. Marcus Mathers' eyes are ablaze.
And this is what I've said, Alyssa, about Marcus Mathers' second win, his second gear. This is where I start to worry for the likes of Andy Brown.
Look at this power from Marcus Mathers, planting the Thick Daddy. That's got to be it. No! Are you kidding me? It is maybe just the feeling of the spirit that is surging through all of Enfield right now.
And I have to agree with the Blitzkrieg faithful right now, Alyssa. This is awesome. And for those tuning in on all of the socials, no, you are not coming in at the main event. You are not late. This is just our opening contest.
This is how we are kicking things off at Slayer. And Marcus Mathers, though, looking for that 450, looking for this to be done. Perched on that top turnbuckle, but Andy Brown had it scouted. Right into the kick! Upside the chin of Philly's finest. Catches that lariat, clips the side of the jaw. All of these strikes, the connection from Marcus. Oh! Finish him to the back of the skull! Out of nowhere, Sky! And Andy Brown now dragging Marcus back to...
Is he looking for another?
Finish him! Andy Brown now into that cover, hooks the leg of Marcus Mathers, and that